called Can of Pasito.
Okay, now that Jackson's finally hit live, I can eat some more cookies.
Oh gosh, dang nabbit! It's cool. Donuts last time, cookies this time.
M&M cookies.
Making me hungry again.
What happened to the 6 sausages you just
You just wait
devoured?
until you see what I bring out.
That's what she said.
Small child.
You just wait until I come around.
You just wait till I come.
That's what I was going for. No.
You guys should
So
totally
you guys
come.
aren't-
You just wait until what comes next.
You guys aren't popping over for the fireworks?
No, sorry. That's next week, isn't it?
Sure.
Yeah.
It's on now.
Oh.
Fireworks
I
are
thought that was
tonight.
on Australia Day. Usually on Australia Day.
It used to be. Yeah.
Oh.
Because we didn't have Tunarama for the last couple of years,
Yeah,
and then they
couple
brought it
years.
back. Said we had
I can't sell tuna around,
no,
but the
some-
world's gone woke. We can't throw tuna
Summerfest.
anymore.
That's what they called it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
In Port Lincoln, they had a thing called Tunarama. It was like a festival kind of day, and the popular thing there was you used to do a tuna toss. Like it was a fake tuna, but like it weighed a bunch because obviously tuna's a big ass fish,
Well,
and they
that's
used to
disappointing.
toss it like you used to swing like a hammer throw essentially.
Why not just use a real tuna?
They used to,
Because-
but then people started whinging that it was wasteful.
What, one
I'm
tuna?
sorry, but there's plenty more fish in the sea, right?
Them damn PETA people.
Now they use
Someone could-
a rubber.
Someone could have eaten that
Replica.
tuna. Or like a shark. The shark could have gotten it.
Yeah, there's plenty of great whites around Port Lincoln.
Because, yeah, that's
This is
because all
true.
sharks are great whites.
We don't hear about the great blacks, except for the black tips.
Just stop. Just let the awkwardness set in for a second.
Wow.
Fine.
Was Jackson trying to get us cancelled this time?
Yeah, what? You know, Jackson, it's called a hammerhead.
Oh, sorry, you're
It's a
right.
hammerhead shark. That's
better
just
than
off the top
swordfish.
of my head. There's also, what is it? Gummy shark.
Tastes delicious.
Yeah.
So I hear.
Bit flaky, I hear that.
Okay, so we've got new stuff, video games, work, trees, rocks, economics, religious, and cults. Also on horror movies and Stranger Things.
Is this like, are we starting, or if we started?
This is the
like-
part
or
where
is
we're not
this the-
scripted
or
and we start.
This is the part. This
This is
what
the
I
non-scripted
wanted?
part.
You're giving me what I wanted. The stuff where we discussed.
Yes,
beforehand.
correct us.
Okay, good.
Yes. So without further ado, do you want to hit the intro? Unless you want to keep burping.
Yeah, Carl, hit the intro.
What a joke, guys. I don't know how I would get it to play through this.
There
Alright,
you
I'll
go,
do
done.
it. No,
I'll put
I'll
it
do
in
it.
post.
No, it'll take me a minute.
He's going to download the file and play all 2 minutes and 56 seconds of it.
Start it from the
but I will
22nd
download
mark.
the file. It'll take. There we go. Download complete. I just got to. Unfortunately, my Riverside is not on my side. Not Riverside. My voice mod. I haven't plugged in my second monitor, so
Oh my
do that.
goodness!
this is fine. This is fine. Let me upload sound.
Sorry, I'm a cripper hip. It's fine.
Let me go to downloads, and then while
Cripple hit.
Yes.
I'm up, there we go. You're welcome. Uh-oh. I wasn't meant to stop all sounds. Let's try that again. I can't cycle through, so you have to listen to the whole thing again.
Oh,
Disappointed.
Assuming it's going to play, was it? There we go.
still can't believe Jackson made this. Crazy.
Yeah,
I know, right?
why?
I
Why
didn't
did you
think-
do that? That's ridiculous.
I didn't think this was Jackson's cup of tea, but see, that does hit pretty hard. I can totally imagine an anime playing this.
It was just aiming for the Japanese audience.
Oh yes, we have
You mean
definitely all-
We're
Jackson's
tapping in.
Splatoon players?
Just average.
It probably start fading out, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow,
For-
how long does it go for?
It's like 2 minutes.
Nearly 3
something.
minutes.
It's only halfway.
Somewhere in there, there's actual full-on like death metal breakdown.
I'm just gonna stop that.
Oh, we're just getting
Wait,
the spider treatment, huh? That's how it is. Welcome to episode 122 of the Average Blokes Podcast.
you don't have to say what the episode is.
Well, too bad. I can count now these days.
Welcome to the episode of the Average Blokes Podcast.
If
Which
this is your
episode?
first time, you should consider liking and subscribing and lower your standards.
If this is your first time, maybe you should go to episode 1.
And
No,
get back
that's
to
a bad
us.
idea. Bad idea. Go to at least episode 20. I think we should do what some podcasts do, just remove the first 20
It's
episodes.
just usually acknowledge the history, but
Look, do us a favor and work your way backwards.
yeah. Subscribe now and lower your expectations.
Sometimes it's good to eat your steak, then your veggies.
Yeah, but I like to eat dessert first sometimes.
Sometimes you're a weirdo.
Sometimes
And I
maybe
accept
good,
that.
sometimes maybe shit.
A lady's like a Borat.
Yes, and I'm still having issues trying to say your name. Cochromancer.
Concromancer.
Okay.
It's not that difficult, Jackson.
It's like
Kyle,
don't know
the-
me.
can you explain to Jackson what a concromancer it is?
Googling
he
Cochromancer.
is a man who brings concrete to life from the dead.
kind of. I control concrete. Like a pyromancer.
Oh, so you're not a
Oh.
necroconcromancer then?
No, I'm not a fucking concrete feeler. Yes. Delicious.
I'm a concrophiliac.
Not
What?
every mancer brings things back to the dead.
You don't know
So
that.
a water mancer would control water, and a necromancer controls the dead.
Yes,
Silly
and a
ass
neuromancer is the name of a famous novel that inspired the cyberpunk genre.
No, it controls your eyesight.
Okay.
Is it? Is it what actually what you just said it was?
Yeah, I've got it on my shelf here somewhere actually.
What is it? Neuromancer.
Yeah, by
Oh,
William.
mind control. Mind controller.
By
A neuromancer controls the mind.
the book that started the cyberpunk genre. So a lot of the slang that you hear in cyberpunk actually comes from this book.
The book that started it all. I've never actually played Cyberpunk.
Wow,
this summer.
bro, you've never played CP? What's wrong with you?
I never played CP. I've been meaning to. There's so many games.
I feel like
There's
you
a
said the
reason why they
digits at
added-
the end of that. There's some numbers at the end of that title. You would see.
That's why you never say the abbreviation without the numbers. Oh, Bert's been playing some CP. Ah!
Wait. Last
I
episode
just realized what that was.
disappointed.
No, I
No,
can
we- 'cause,
safely say I've never played any CP.
Many episodes ago, we were talking about Battlefield 2042, and we're like, oh yeah, that's what the world's gonna look like in 2042. But like, isn't Cyberpunk 2077? That's the same thing that's gonna happen in 2077, or the world's gonna look cyberpunky.
It was weird
I
though,
don't know,
because
but-
in a lot of the what do you call it? I guess like flashback missions in Cyberpunk are based in like 2023.
Oh, appropriate.
There's nothing like it is. Yeah.
So,
That's a shame.
speaking of a CP, did you guys
Which
hear about
one?
Grok? Did you the bad kind?
Okay.
Did you guys hear about Grok?
No, what happened? to
Yes.
The
Grok?
AR generator.
People whinging, well, complaining, saying that people are using it to generate, child abuse material, which is very messed up.
Mhm.
And then a lot
It's
of
not just
people are
that,
giving,
but
yeah,
that's
a
the
lot of people
worst
are-
of it.
a bunch of people giving Elon Musk flack about it. When-
Did you hear about what they did? What X did? So,
Did they-
long story short, Jackson, the Grok, the XAI thing, it's not very well managed. So people can just plug in a photo of any random person and say, "Show this person naked," and it'll do a deep fake of that person naked or in a bikini. Put this person in a bikini and all that. So there's all these naked photos of people floating around the internet that aren't real.
Oh.
but it must get relative. I guess it's accurate enough, or it's like, you wouldn't want to see your face on a body with a penis showing, obviously.
I don't know. It depends how big the penis is.
Well, they'll probably make it small, but
No guilt.
Dude,
No shame.
but my point being
Yeah, sorry,
is what some people have done is they've taken photos, obviously like photos of people who don't want their face presented in that way or they're shown that way,
Mhm.
but they've also done it with kids, which
Oh,
means
yeah, that's
basically
no
they've been
good.
creating child porn.
This has
And
to be
to combat
Sorry.
to combat this, X has said from now on you have to pay for Grok services.
Smart.
Yeah, you have to pay for Grok's services if you want to generate anything that could be considered mature content. So now it's just like, oh, you've put your child porn behind a paywall. Congratulations.
And so when people got annoyed about that, you know what they did next? They went, all right. You can't see it unless you're in areas where it's allowed to be seen.
Right.
Oh,
So-
God.
So if it's not illegal to see that person's face, they just in that area they'll show it. But if it's illegal, you can't they'll block it.
Okay. So the rich are getting
Well, I
richer.
don't get those. Like Elon Musk tweeted out a statement earlier today saying he's not even sure what they're on about because it's hard coded into Grok not to generate pictures of anything illegal. But I guess people have found workarounds and whatnot.
I hate to do it, but I'm going to test it myself.
Jackson, Jackson, no,
really
Jackson.
basic.
Make Kyle.
Wait, stop. Jackson, you got to clarify. What are you testing out?
I don't know. What should I test out? What should I prompt Grok to do? that's bad?
Anthony Albanese in a bikini.
Oh damn, that's a great one.
And then share it on the.
Can you make an image of Anthony Albanese in a bikini? Oh, I
Why do
recognise
I
my
just
voice,
imagine
that's
him in the Borat bikini?
Very nice.
Who was complaining about people doing that and then uploading it?
It's nice country.
X.
Victoria Bandan, Queensland have flood. It's nice.
Oh my god, that's not Anthony. Oh. Okay, it
Jackson's
did an
reaction.
image, but the problem is Anthony Albanese more looks like Tony Abbott.
Yeah, so a lot of people were just going on to.
That does look more like Tony Abbott.
Yeah. So
that's
what
'cause
people
Grok-
were doing
that's 'cause
though,
Grok- Mhm.
people were just getting his photo off of his Twitter and then tagging Grok and saying, "Hey Grok, put this man in a bikini." so
Or remove that. Have you seen the one where it's like remove the dickhead in this photo and it removes him? That's because Grok doesn't actually know who the Prime Minister of Australia is.
No one educated.
It's mixed.
Grok.
It's mixed information. It only knows American. It only knows as much as the average American. They have a prime minister.
a lot.
Who's the president of Australia?
Crocodile Dundee.
I wouldn't be surprised if it said that.
Interesting. Yeah.
Sorry, it
alright.
only has access to X's knowledge. So
I mean, I don't know if it's has Meta had any issues, caused any issues. I don't know, but
No,
Meta
Meta
has
AI
heaps
is
of
pretty
issues, but not
yeah,
the
but
AI.
it's definitely a lot more moderated than
yeah,
Grok would be.
it'd have to be, I guess, considering the kind of people that are on it. I guess.
well, yeah, that's the daily news.
Yes.
Hey, dude. All right, we've covered news. What was the next topic?
Trees. No, just kidding.
I mean, we'll get Jackson. We'll get there. What we have video games. I guess we did
But
that.
isn't
in
there
the wrong
more
order.
news we can discuss? Or not really? Oh, quick news. Since we mentioned Trump briefly, Donald Trump's looking at buying some of the towers in the Surface Paradise.
Did we mention
Yes.
Trump? I don't think we did.
Allegedly,
Buying some of the what?
a high-rise apartment building or something in Surface Paradise.
Lovely. That's great.
And starting a Trump Tower in Australia.
Because he needs one here.
Well, I mean, if I got to choose between a Trump Tower and a Xi Jinping tower,
Temple, more like.
temple. No, don't be ridiculous.
Communists-
It's illegal to have a religion over there. Communists don't
Yeah.
believe in God.
Oh, sorry.
That's how you know that
Apologies.
they're disgusting soulless people.
They believe in Jackson. They believe in the system. And it's
They believe in the thing called love.
There's a chance we can make it now. We get copyright struck.
Because we're just too good.
But we can keep talking about news stuff if you got more news stuff going on. This is just what I looked at today. Bunch of farmers protected their land during the
Livestock.
bushfires. I watched a video about that.
Mhm.
And then they've got the whole not social media, the free speech or hate speech, new hate speech laws that Labor's trying to put through in Parliament, and they're being blocked by the Greens and the Liberals
yeah.
because we don't want to be like no one wants to be like England, where a naughty tweet will get you sent to jail.
Yeah. I think, is this the one you're talking about? It says top faith leaders urge PM to scrap new racial hatred offence.
Top what faith?
Faith leaders.
Oh yeah, all Jewish leaders and
Yeah.
and probably also Muslim leaders. I don't know, and other people.
And also the gun reform laws that Albo is trying to push through are not looking great either.
Strange. You think that they would...
It's weird it's weird how when you don't do something about the problem and simply divert it, people get more pissed off.
Yeah, well, with half of his plan was, to do this new big gun buyback scheme, and his team estimated that it would cost $1 billion. And then he's come out and said, yeah, all the states and territories will chip in to pay for the costs. And straight away,
Victoria can't do that.
straight away, Queensland and the Northern Territory were like, we're not paying for that. What are you doing?
We're not paying for you to take our guns. And Victoria can't afford it because we're apparently in massive debt.
Because of Dandrews.
Because of China Dan.
Dictator Dan.
Because of Danichi.
Dictator Dan, I think, if one was the common
Dictator
one.
Dan. Well, he learned from the best, apparently. So.
Okay, I guess
Well,
so.
don't you know there were photos of him like in China during some sort of political leader thing, and people were like,
Yeah,
why is Daniel Andrews there?
Yeah, I forget the name of it. I know what you're talking about.
It was some sort of summit meeting thing.
Yeah, GP20 or something it's called.
No, it wasn't the GP.
It wasn't the GP.
Because
It was
isn't
the
that
CP20.
European countries? And yeah, it was the countries that weren't part of the G20. There's another. It's like India, Russia, China. There's like another group.
The BRICS agreement people.
BRICS, is that what it's called? BRICS agreement.
Yeah, Brazil, Russia, India, China,
That's the one.
and
yeah.
there's another one. Yeah.
Yeah, because the G20 is all the European countries and all that, in Australia and
The US,
anywhere and US and anywhere else where England got their grubby little mitts.
Because they've postponed the G20 summit because of Donald Trump's birthday.
What? Oh, whatever.
Yeah, the G20 summit was meant to be on his birthday when they're hosting that special UFC event at the White House.
Oh, we can't
So
do
they've
that.
decided to reschedule the whole G20 summit so that it doesn't interfere with his birthday.
Not on his birthday.
Birthday's going to be huge. The biggest birthday you've ever seen.
What's this? They want on my birthday? No, that's not happening. I don't know where I went to. Went into Dick
There
Cheney.
wasn't a tent, I'll give you that.
I would not have these people do this on my birthday.
It'll be the best birthday. I have the best.
It's going to be the best birthday
that one.
ever. I'm going to reschedule the G20. They can't stop me, or else I'll take Greenland.
It's crazy how insane old he is now. He doesn't.
I
really
looked up, right? I looked up, why does Donald Trump want Greenland? And I still didn't really get an answer.
I think isn't the short answer is that there's somewhat not precious metals, but we
Mineral
discussed it
deposits
about
and-
when
Mineral deposits like lithium and that.
yeah, mineral deposits
Yeah.
or something like that.
But we need it for world peace. Oh, world
Security.
peace.
For
If we don't
security.
take it, China will take it, and we
China
don't
or
want
Russia
China-
will take it.
they will take it. And we don't Russia. We don't want Russia as our neighbor.
It's like, hello, Alaska?
Have you seen? Did you see the? I think it was that Today Show or Tonight Show? Jimmy what's the
Fallon,
guy? Jimmy. No, I don't think it was Jimmy Fallon. It was
Jimmy Kimmel.
John.
Oh, John
Oliver?
Stewart.
John Stewart. John
No.
Stewart. Not John Oliver.
That might have been Oliver
I
John
can't-
actually. I don't know.
It was one of those shows, but the guy's like, it plays the clip of Trump saying, "We don't want Russia as an ally," and then it cuts to him going, and there's like above, it's got Alaska and Russia, and they're right next to each other. Obviously.
Literally a 2-kilometer gap.
But also like a date. The date's also the timeline. The date line's like right between two islands as well, which is another
Well,
insane thing.
the United States bought Alaska off of the Soviet
In
Union.
1920, was it 1908 or 1928 or something?
Yeah,
or 1980s.
and
I
that
can't remember.
for a stupidly cheap price per square kilometer as well.
I quickly find out what the price was. Bought because I remember looking this up
Which-
recently. I don't know why.
which Today
1867.
Which Today Show host was like fired or cancelled because he was like, and they sued the guy with CBS or something. He was like
I know they
cancelled
tried to
because of what he was saying.
Well, I know they tried to
Oh,
cancel
that's Jon
Jimmy
Stewart.
Kimmel because of the stuff he said about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. No, I don't think it was him. Let me just have a look at my TikTok. It came up on TikTok.
Oh,
It was like yesterday. No, it's a clip from like one of the Today shows or Tonight shows or whatever they call
A
it.
host show and the night show or something like
Yes.
that. So they bought the America bought Alaska for equivalent of today's money of $132 million. But back in then they bought it for $7.2 million.
Which works out to be like, was it less than $1 or something per square kilometer? Something
Yeah, I
stupid.
don't know, to be honest. Yeah. It's strange though, because like going back to the Greenland thing, like I can imagine Americans going to Greenland, buying it, and they're like, "Where's all the green? There's no green here."
It's icy wasteland.
Why do they call it Greenland if there's no green? Yeah, that's what I like to imagine for whatever reason. But yeah, like we could buy New Zealand,
I
but
can't find it,
we can't.
so it doesn't matter. We could buy New Zealand if we had money.
You know what I learnt earlier this week about New Zealand? This is kind of affects gaming stuff. EB Games are in New Zealand. However, they close every single EB Games store in New Zealand is closing down.
Gee, I wonder why.
I actually don't know. It's probably because of exporting costs or something. I guess I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah,
Or
it
importing.
probably
I don't know. They're importing. That's right, importing. Sorry.
because they're not doing so well.
Yeah,
EB
it's,
Games in general.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
They're owned by
Because
GameStop, aren't they?
yes,
Pretty
essentially.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see if I can find quickly why. So all stores will be closed by the 31st of January, with even the distribution center closing the same time next month. The decision was made after extensive consultation, and the company has confirmed that all remaining stores will shut down on specific dates. This closure follows a period of significant financial losses and challenges by facing the business. So yeah, it's odd because I was talking to someone else on a Discord server in a gaming community, and they said their closest EB Games shut up shop is going to close up and relocate because their pre-orders were moved from one store to another. So they didn't get told that their pre-orders were getting moved. They just found out, like, oh, your store's closing down. So yeah, it's interesting because I was watching a video about. Do you guys remember Sanity, the music store, Sanity? I was watching a video by, I can't remember what the channel name was, but they were talking about like how Sanity started and what their goals were and whatnot, and how they made so much money and profit and stuff. Troy, this is a fun fact. Do you remember Sanity, the music store?
Sanity. Maybe.
No. They basically just sold CDs and music and stuff, and to a point they also sold DVDs.
Oh wait, I think I do know. Is that the store? It was just full of nothing but CDs and DVDs, wasn't it? That's all
Yes.
it had. It was like a book. It was like a book rose. It was
Especially
like,
like imagine JB Hi-Fi's music selection.
Yeah,
collection
I know.
and
I know what
stuff.
you're talking about. And they had like music, always playing music or the latest music. like,
Yes.
so I remember
learned,
that. Yes, I forgot
learned
that
about
place
the-
existed.
Yes, I know, right? Because when I was
Ah.
watching this video, I'm like, where was this place? I remember there being two in Gelton, and there was those buildings. Yeah, they kind of they lined
I
up. from what
only
remember.
ever bought like 4 CDs from that place one time, and it was like I bought the cheapest ones, like they were on special and all that, because they're selling CDs for like $50.
Yeah, they
$50
had
back then.
they had like a monopoly on the music industry, like CDs and stuff.
But I'm
'Cause,
thinking, who's paying that much money for like music?
The consumer is, especially for
It's ridiculous.
LP, I guess.
The question is it cheaper just to have Spotify now or not?
It is now, because that's what basically drove them out of the physical stores because so I when I was watching this video about Insanity and how they lasted so long and whatnot, is they actually started up in your area where you live, Troy.
Yep, sounds about right.
And their first store was opened up in Doncaster Shopping Centre, but they actually started now where you live.
Yeah, they were everywhere.
Yeah, and then that's right.
Like, or in every shopping centre, I should say.
I'll be on hold. You guys keep discussing. I've got a phone call.
Hold on, I have something for this. So, what was Jackson even saying about the DVD place?
They had a monopoly on CD sales.
Right, yeah,
Should we theorize what his phone call was about?
I don't remember what his initial point was, but I think it was Jimmy Fallon is the guy. But there was another. What was it he was talking about? He mentioned something else that Donald Trump had said, and then they proved like he's talking about just basically how America's doing the same thing Russia's doing with Greenland as Russia's doing with Ukraine.
Yeah,
or trying to do.
You can't invade a sovereign country.
We don't want to be owned but we don't want American health care. The Danish healthcare system works fine. I saw a thing where I was reading a comment on YouTube on a YouTube video I watched about like that whole situation, and the person said basically their justification for why America should take Greenland was there's only 50,000 people living there. He's legit left a comment saying there's only 50,000 people living in Greenland, so why don't we take it?
Yeah, it's kind of like because it's under the protection of Denmark, but it has its own prime minister.
Kingdom.
Yeah, but it has its own prime minister who flat out was just like, we don't want to be American.
Sounds about right, but I think it's a bit crazy the fact that Donald Trump's talking about going after Greenland because, that would essentially be going against. Wouldn't it be breaking some sort of agreement with like that NATO has set up?
It would be violating Article 5 of NATO, which is violating that article of NATO is like literally a reason to go to war. So,
well, that's the whole reason they were set up. Let me guess, it's no NATO member shall target or go after another NATO members. Basically,
basically the Article 5. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with
does not evade.
Like if you attack a NATO member, that gives them the green light for all nations in NATO to attack you back.
Correct, but if it's a NATO member attacking NATO members,
yeah, and that's like Americans seem to harp on about the fact that NATO wouldn't be anything without America, blah blah blah. Which I mean, to be fair, America probably does fund the majority of NATO purely because their military is so damn big.
That is,
but it's not to say that any other NATO country doesn't have capable militaries. Like Germany, Poland still have pretty damn capable militaries. So does France.
They're all building up their militaries again. They've all started because something happened when America was like someone like probably when Trump was in office. He probably said something about how they were like basically why aren't people paying us to protect them or something, or some other thing about it was something about how they wouldn't help other people. They wouldn't send their military to help others or something. So all the European nations were like, oh shit, like we can't rely on America anymore. We got to start building our military up.
And then last year, the German Grand Chancellor. I like how they still call them Grand Chancellor.
That's pretty good. Well, it's better than what it was before.
Yeah. Hey, the Fuhrer. Yeah, the Grand Chancellor of Germany. It's like for the first time since World War II, they're like going full on into military production again. Like they want to bolster their army
for the right reasons this time, right? Right.
So,
right.
Poland's next door, just like, oh, we've heard this before.
No, Poland's sitting there next door going, yay! Please. Because they call Germany the fatherland, don't they?
Poland, no, the Dutch do.
Oh, the Dutch. It's the Dutch
Yeah.
that do that. That's
Because
right.
when World War II started, Germany invaded Poland,
Mm.
and then Russia
right.
invaded them at the same time. So they kind of got
Ooh.
they got steamrolled, and it was
What
not
the
very
heck?
good.
Russia invaded them at the same time. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and Russia's, and which is funny because Russia had, like, the Soviet Union had an agreement with Poland, like they were allies. but Stalin's reasoning was, oh well, we need to
If
get
we
in
don't
there
take
to
it, if we don't take it,
if we don't
America
take it,
will.
Hitler will. That was his thing. Like, oh,
If we
and
don't
then I
take
think
it,
Hitler was always kind of theorizing that the Russians would backstab him anyway. So, but yeah, they
yeah, that's
pretty
true.
much Poland and Russia were kind of allies, and but then Germany and Russia had an agreement that they would both invade Poland.
Split Poland? Wouldn't they
Yeah,
split
pretty
it or
much.
something?
Mm.
Oh, it's so
And
sneaky,
then
that stuff.
The
Because
Germans went in
Germany
there
took
and
over. Germany took over Austria like without. They just went, we'll join the empire. Basically, I'm pretty sure.
oh yeah, I mean, yeah, basically, because the Austrians and the Germans are essentially the same people. Like,
Basically.
and then because a lot of that changed after World War One,
Okay.
because Austria was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and Germany was still kind of its own thing. But yeah,
I
the
really want Jackson to finish his phone call, Jackson, so I can go have a look at the cat. There's the stray cat is back. It's like been
Oh.
the first time that he's rocked up here in days, and he's like sitting. Is he meowing, Courtney? The cat's, well, not stray. I shouldn't say stray. The neighbor's cat's rocking up and meowing at the door, so I kind of want to let it in.
demanding new ownership.
That's basically it. Yes, it's like I'm sick. I like you guys. You've got friends. You have cats who I can join. But what? How? Who's calling you, Jackson? My goodness. He's spending. Oh, he must be his dad. Something happened with his dad. Well, I'm gonna cut to my highlight. My highlight is I got this.
Oh. Delicious.
You should know what this is. Wait, do they have this at your work currently?
Oh, they would
They
do.
have it. Yeah. It's obviously it's a milk bar, but it's inspired by Nesquik and it's strawberry flavored.
That sounds pretty damn good.
So here's the thing that confuses me, right? I see these products by different, like Big M, for example, has a Mars bar inspired flavored Big M, right? But it says inspired by. Like, does that mean what is that? Does that mean that they joined up or not? Or they went, we want to make a flavor similar to this person's?
Yeah, well, I think that's their way of getting around saying, hey, it might not taste exactly the same, but this is what it's meant to be.
That would make sense because the Big M I got that was Mars bar flavored, it did taste like, you know, a Mars bar Big M, but the most confusing thing about it was it said no added sugar. This was a Big M with no sugar, and it was super sweet.
So that's a misnomer in itself, because when they say no added sugar, it just means it's got all the sugar of the original ingredients, but they haven't put even more in.
Yeah, but no, I checked. It said no sugar not on this, on the Big M. And then I looked at the back of it where it says what's the actual amount of, like, you know, energy, protein, saturated fats, etc. And it said sugar 0. It turns out it had two, what are they called?
Like
The flavor enhancers, artificial sweeteners. It had these two artificial sweeteners. It was like artificial sweetener 551 and 550. It turns out they're 2,000 times sweeter than sugar, or something like that, or 200 times at least.
Well, like I tried the what do you call it? The oak Rolo flavored, and it just tastes like every other caramel chocolate milk drink. So like,
it was just yeah, exactly. It didn't taste much different. In fact, you would have gotten a caramel oak or something, and it would have tasted exactly the same. Oh, this smells good.
You can
And
what? Smell
and
good?
looks weird. Let me just.
oh, ASMR chocolate eating.
Troy food review.
Right. Jackson, are you back with us?
Yes, I am. Sounds like you guys had fun talking about the Soviets and whatnot.
Yeah, we'll point to a history lesson real quick.
Very valid things have been learned from those days.
Apparently not.
History repeats. They never learn.
We're going to go for Greenland because if we don't, Russia will go get it. If we don't get Poland, then the Germans will get Poland from us.
So was that? Did we talk about economics about that? Then I'm assuming tick off the economics of America buying Alaska.
No, we kind of went past that.
Yeah, fair enough. Rocks. Greenland has rocks. That's probably what America wants. That's why America wants Greenland, because of the rocks.
No, they want to get rid. Oh, don't you understand, Jackson?
No, it's security. I know. Never mind.
They're repressed people that need to be freed because they're under a Denmark dictatorship.
Ah, yes.
You joke, that's the story you'll hear in 6 months.
I'm pretty
Isn't
sure
there-
that Denmark
we
is
need-
full of communists.
They have a
Greenland
royal
needs to be
family.
free. We need to
There
take
is a
action
royal-
and free Greenland.
There is an Aussie lady in the Denmark royal family.
Oh,
Oh, there is two.
Uh,
there.
Princess
I'll bring
Mary.
up
I think
another
she's still
thing.
princess. I'm not sure if she's queen or not, but
I'll bring up another thing that's news, but it's more American news. So, you guys have probably heard about their whole ICE situation, right?
yeah, they're like shooting people who are supposedly not innocent.
Yeah, something like that. But the whole thing started because they shot this woman in the car, right?
Yeah, my
Minneapolis.
internet brain farted again, so don't be surprised if I disappear momentarily.
Okay,
But
cool.
every single time, everything I've heard, like, so this is the thing that confuses me, right? It's the answer. The question is, was it justified or not, right? And I'm inclined to believe, like, the ICE people's. I'm kind of on the ICE people's side with this one. Like, the woman didn't deserve to get shot or killed or anything like
But she
that.
tried
right?
to run over a guy, I believe.
But she
There he
did
goes.
like fucking drive her car towards a guy after blocking off traffic, right? That's the
Yeah.
thing. She blocked off traffic. I think it was. I don't know why. I don't know the details. So
So the worst part about that isn't
Mm-hmm.
the fact that that's just what happened. What the bad stuff was that the fact that the mayor came out and was speaking explicitly, like using expletive language about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he dropped an F-bomb. And the people were like, oh, we can't have a mayor using the F word.
yeah, he said, "Get the fuck out of my state" or something
Yeah.
like that.
And
The governor, I think it was. But
yeah, I thought it was a mayor, but I guess that probably was a governor.
oh yeah, sorry, it was the mayor of Minnesota.
But
Is
yeah.
Minnesota a city? It's a city, isn't it?
State.
Yes. No, well, Minnesota, yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
sorry, Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, correct. It was Minneapolis.
The city, yeah. Sorry, the city.
And yeah, the backlash against
Mississippi?
him was the fact that he used the F word, and he was like, "I feel like it's appropriate to use it because of the intents of this. The situation was pretty bad. Like you wouldn't want that. Like you wouldn't want some randoms from higher ups in security coming into your city without you really knowing about it, and killing supposedly your civilians or your citizens. That feels a bit. How you going?
Yeah, but if they've got a job to do, why are people getting in their way?
I suppose.
Like, we're not talking. They're not. Like, supposedly they're asking for random people's papers and arresting like Americans, not just illegal immigrants and all that. But pretty much, I'd imagine once that's cleared up, it like they'd let them go, sort of thing. It's a bit ridiculous the fact that like they're asking for their paperwork and proof that they're not illegal, and it's like how do you prove like they're gonna? I suppose they show their ID, which should show their driver's license or something. But,
Yeah.
but the fact that this woman wasn't being arrested, she wasn't being harassed by them. She was like these people were purposely getting in their way, and there's even video of the car blocking off traffic, and other drivers having to drive around and go into the parking wells to get around, or parking spots on the street. And with a bit of context, you add a bit of context to it. So the guy who apparently she like almost hit, who shot her, had already been run over by someone before who was trying to escape getting arrested. So this
Damn.
guy was apparent. I don't know. Like I haven't checked the facts. I just heard this, but apparently the officer or guy who was who did that, who shot her, he had already been run over and dragged down the street when they were trying to arrest some other person or some illegal immigrant. So he's already suffering a bit of PTSD from that, right? So of course he'd react like that. He's got a gun in his hand. She's driving. She turns and goes to obviously it looks like she's trying to turn away and get away from the guy, but she still drives. He's still in the way, and he has to jump out of the way. And I talk about the fact that he had internal bleeding, and there's arguments about whether he had internal bleeding or not, or if he got badly injured or not. But the fact is, he still went to hospital for it. He still got checked at the hospital.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he
and
did.
there's video, and it shows that the car did hit the dude. So I'm looking at it going, this is it's not good. The guy should definitely not I don't think he should be trialed for murder or anything, because if he's a officer doing his job, they'll shoot. Yeah, well, I don't know what their actual. That's the main thing is, again, I don't know what an ICE officer is or anything like that, because we don't live in America.
Thank God.
But if someone was going to hit me with their car, I'd probably shoot them if I had a gun. So it's I don't think it's an open and shut case, but it's certainly not this. Oh, they're horrible. They shot an innocent woman. I wouldn't call her an innocent. I'd just call her stupid. She made a stupid choice.
Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't seem. Yeah, it doesn't seem smart. Oh, federally approved armed officers.
Yeah, there's 3 quote unquote officers standing around her holding guns in her car, and she decides not to get out of her car and all right, stop. I won't. After she's interacted with them, not them interacting with her, but she's actually interacted with them. Instead of that, she decides to try and drive away. What did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, America's definitely.
But again, I don't know. We're all Australian. We don't know what guns look like, so.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
But not have one of them dangerous gel blasters.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been enjoying it back, because I told Troy earlier today, I've been going back listening to our old episodes, and it's oh yeah, we discussed that and stuff, and reflecting on what we've said about, it's just yeah, it is insane how we are kind of fortunate enough that we don't have guns just randomly roaming on the street.
That is true, but at the same time, there's also the fact that if someone does pull a gun on us in any situation, if someone breaks into our home or something, we've got nothing. You've got. In fact, we don't even have. I was listening to a YouTuber the other day talking about how we don't have castle laws.
No.
Oh yes, which is what Bob Catter was trying to.
I think we should at least have castle laws or some sort of, if someone breaks into your house and you accidentally kill them defending yourself or badly injured them, you shouldn't get arrested for it if they've broken into your house. The fact that someone can break into my house, and if I break their arm, I can get arrested for excessive force or some ridiculous thing like that, because a 17-year-old broke into my house and he had a knife, so I broke his arm. And it's no, you shouldn't have broken his arm. You should have disarmed him and then held him down until the police rocked up.
That's the thing, because in Victoria, we've got so much high crime when it comes to home invasion stuff. And you see news reports about local hero praised for defending off a house from 3 15-year-olds or whatever.
Well, I think here in SA we have equivalent force laws. So, if someone's in your house with a baseball bat, you're allowed to hit them with a baseball bat.
We've got that here too. Yes, correct.
So if someone comes into my house with an illegal firearm, I'll get my illegal firearm.
Then you're both in trouble.
They come in with a shotgun, I'll get my gel blaster out.
But at what point?
I want to bring a knife to a gunfight. Here's my machete.
But what is equal force? And it shouldn't be equal force. You should have more force to deter them. Okay, if someone. If someone comes in, breaks into my house, and they've got a pocket knife, and I bring out a baseball bat, is that equivalent force?
So you only get in trouble though if after you've clubbed them near to death with your bat, if you then go call the police and the ambulance. So the trick is to just bury them in the backyard and
That's
move on.
honestly, you joke about that, but like the other night, I was lying in bed and I was like, if someone breaks into my house and I accidentally kill them, what do I put them in the freezer I've got in the garage, like the.
Of course you do.
I've got a freezer that's just holding wood. It doesn't actually work. The freezer mechanism came out, and I'm sitting there going, "Do I call the police?" But then they'll just arrest me for murder, and then I'll have to go through the whole process. And I'm like, or do I put them in I went through a whole simulation in my mind where I'm like, do I put them in the fridge temporarily while I go bring the fridge to someone I know in the country, get an excavator, dig a hole in the ground in a random spot, and just dump the fridge in there and walk away.
Mm.
I went through this whole like mental thing, which would be better if I. Because if someone breaks into my house and I accidentally kill them somehow, like I'm fighting them, and let's just say like, because situations like that happen where a person doesn't realize they used unnecessary force. And then the person ends up dead who broke into the house. The guy gets arrested, or chick or whoever gets arrested for murder, and they get sent to prison for defending themselves. Like it seems a bit ridiculous.
In other light-heartening news, do you want to guess the number one beer of Australia for 2025?
Foster's.
No, Great Northern.
Correct.
It's always Great Northern. It's the best.
Do you want to guess what second was?
Great Northern Super Crisp.
The Great Northern alcohol free that they sell in the supermarket.
VB.
Second was 4X.
Okay.
Because what the Queenslanders do, they just drink and drink and drink and drink and drink and drink.
I would have gone with draft, but yeah, sure.
You probably would have.
If there's one thing Queenslanders know, it's their beer.
I think more people. Feels bold to say, but like I feel like more people in Victoria drink 4X than they drink VB.
No.
You think?
Nah. No chance. But more people drink draft than VB.
I suppose.
Right. So I'll wrap back around and I'll finish up what I was saying before. But
Sure.
I'll wrap back around. Am I crazy for thinking this about this whole ICE agent shooting the woman?
I think that's fair because like as Australians we view that as like abnormal, like nothing like that is needed or required here in Australia because we don't have this crazy issue of like supposedly illegal immigrants, doing all their stuff. I don't know.
Okay, but let's flip it around and say it's a police officer. Let's say it's an Australian police officer in the exact same situation, and the woman in the car is an Australian woman in a car, and the
I think that's
pulls out
perfectly
their gun
normal.
and shoots them.
Well, are we known to shoot? We're not known to like shoot the fugitive, aren't we? Though we're more known to like.
Yeah,
Well, it
but our
depends what
police
they've done.
officers
Yeah,
have
that's
been
true.
specifically trained not to. It unless it's absolutely necessary.
I mean, I would
they
view that
do not
as,
pull out a gun. The only time they pull out a gun is if people are running at them with a knife or
like, threaten
running
their life,
at other people.
threaten their life, yeah.
But if someone's about to hit you with a car, it's the same thing. But could you understand if let's flip it around and let's say the context that I was saying. Let's say that's all true because again, I don't have a source or anything like that. But let's say this officer had been run over by a person before, and they were suffering a little bit of PTSD from being dragged down the street by a car. Do you think if someone went towards them with a car again, like it happens to them a second time, do you reckon you could understand them pulling out a gun and shooting?
Well, it's funny now that I think about it a bit more. Remember a couple of years ago where there was that Todd Mall rampage, Troy?
Yeah, I
not
remember.
What was it? Was
The
the
mall.
Burke Street Mall? Sorry, the Burke
Yeah.
Street Mall.
Yeah, and the female officer shot that dude.
Yeah. So I feel like maybe that would be more. Yeah, I think if that was happening again, like for example, the ICE incident, what happened? If it was going to happen in Australia, I think we'd accept that as a thing to do because in Australia, it's kind of like we flush out the dickheads and get rid of isolate those who don't deserve to be in the community, and they get what's coming to them when they go behind jail or whatever it is.
Oh, you say that, but look at all the crimes happening at the moment.
Yeah. I think the severity of the crimes is what matters, though.
I think the main issue is the fact that because of our youth laws that have been set up, these younger kids are able to get away with this horrible stuff without consequences, without realizing that once they turn 18 or once they then they'll go to real prison or they'll go to real jail.
Yeah, it gets real.
I remember years ago my brother saying to me, like, he said to me in primary school, do whatever you, he said, enjoy primary school while you can, do whatever you want. Like literally just, punch a kid in the face, get into fights, because you won't be allowed to do it when you're in high school.
Yeah.
Or you won't be allowed to do it once you finish school.
Mm.
And it's very true. If you have a couple of kids, like 8-year-olds, and they get into a fight and they punch each other in the face and beat each other up or something, they get pushed to the side. High schoolers, kids in high school, suddenly they got a trip to the principal's office and maybe they get suspended. You get into a fight and beat someone up at at your local pub. You get arrested and thrown in jail and then put on trial.
Yeah, it's strange to me too. Like with those teenagers when they go do that kind of stuff, when they do commit those house invasions or whatever it is, like what goes through their head that they don't think there's any actual consequence? I'm like we've all been teenagers, we've all kind of been there, but like I don't think there was any point where we were driven to do such a thing at any point. Like the only thing I can think of when I was a teenager is that we stole a street sign, but that like that's not home invasion stuff.
You didn't go attack someone with a machete.
No, we didn't try to run anyone over either.
That is true, but you grew up in a non-broken home.
I mean, I guess.
And you had pretty good parents.
Until they split up.
You can say, no, you still got pretty good parents.
Yeah, true.
Till the divorce happened.
Like, there are some people that have, like, absolute monsters for parents.
Yeah, Troy had a parent.
I had a parent. No, I had two parents. I had two parents once. But even, like, I wouldn't say my dad was the best dad in the world, but, like, he wasn't that bad a dad compared to, like, what some people can be. Like, some people, my parents never touched me, for example, as a kid, even when they should have probably given me a beating or something, or slapped me bum. Give him the chair. But there are other people, like other kids whose parents immediately resort to physical violence or emotional abuse or something, and it rubs off on kids. So I can kind of understand it happening, but at the same time, like there needs to be, I don't know, needs to be more done, I guess. If it's a repeat offender.
Yeah, well, that's why we need to bring back child labour camps.
Probably.
Have them breaking stones. They won't have the energy to break into houses.
They won't see them bash up any Woolworth shops.
I think the
Political hot take.
I think the best thing it would be better is to have like a 3, like almost like your driver's license point system, right? Like for teenagers, like if you break into, if you do a crime once, like that's okay. We'll give you a slap on the wrist. But then if you do it 2 or 3 more times, like we'll trial you as an adult and send you to jail. Like no exceptions, no juvie sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, I know there's like a lot of the youth crime keeps repeating because the offenders know how lightly they're going to get off.
Exactly. So if you make it, if the key is to make it so that like it's give them a chance, but if they keep doing the same thing over and over again, like don't just keep slapping them on the wrist. Break it. Break the wrist.
Yeah. Because we discussed this about in the one of the previous episodes where we were discussing about how parenting now is different compared to parenting back like 15 years ago, and like because of the rise of social media and stuff like that, how I feel like we're there was a song on Burnout 3 called "We Are the Lazy Generation," and I tend to think that song's becoming more true. Which is like it was like a punk rock song, and it was just like their chorus was just constantly repeating the line "We are the lazy generation," and like, but like, I kind of like feel like the way that parents now compared to parents 10, 15 years ago haven't really drilled into the current generation of kids now, where it's like, make sure you do this, make sure you do that, behave, respect, and all that stuff. It's just,
I think it's a So you got to remember. I think it's certain. I think it's certain people that sort of are like they're saying we're the lazy generation, but you don't let your kids like watch too much. Like your kids aren't really old enough to use social media, but you don't let them watch too much YouTube or anything like that. I don't
No.
let my kid do that much. And yeah, there are people that like just put their kid in the chair when they're at a restaurant, and then they put the screen in front of them and let them watch Miss Rachel or Thomas the Tank Engine or some TV show.
Cocomelon.
Coco,
Dun, dun,
yeah, that's
dun,
the
dun,
worst.
We blocked all that stuff.
But is that a what's the word I'm looking for? Is that a like is that the average? Is that the norm? Is a lot of people doing that?
What, blocking?
No, just sitting their kid down and just letting
hate to- I hope
YouTube
it
and
does- I hope
letting
it
social
isn't,
media
but-
run everything.
I hope it
Pretty
isn't,
much,
but
I think it is quite normalized these days.
Hmm.
Like, because I see it a lot. Like,
Yeah.
some out in public, kids, walking around with their parents shopping, and the kids holding an iPad or a tablet.
The whole time.
even when I take my kids to the shopping center and I'm walking around, probably one in every 4 people I see are probably on their phone.
like people or people
Yeah.
with kids.
Well, just people with kids, people like that's including with kids.
I'm talking about the kids being on the phone. It's fair enough.
Oh.
Someone's looking at their phone when they're
Yeah.
shopping.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, yeah, probably that's without just 1 in 4 people I say that are.
I find it crazy. I'd find it. Is this grocery shopping or is this shopping at the shops?
So this is when I went to Casey Central, like a shopping center.
Oh, okay. So I guess that's a bit different because people
Yeah, I
like
guess.
while they're walking from one place to another, they might be texting or they might be messaging or watching a video or something. That's understandable. I'm talking about parents that have their kids in, say, a shopping basket and they're going grocery shopping and they've got their phone set up as a screen, so that instead of the kid looking at all the produce and looking at all the people around them at the supermarket, they're staring at Cocomelon on the screen. The same thing they do at home. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. Is that a normal thing?
I mean, I hope not, but yeah, there probably is. I think you are right.
I think it's more normalized in places like America versus Australia. I don't think it's as
Well,
normalized here.
Like
but-
like we mentioned this before, a long time ago in our episode, that Americans are complaining that their kids are having Aussie accents because they're watching Bluey.
yeah, I've heard.
So yeah, I tend to agree that maybe that is what the case is.
Yeah, but you had the same thing happen with Peppa Pig.
And Miss Rachel.
Yeah, you had
why you gotta-
Australian kids sounding American because of Miss Rachel, and everyone sounding British because of Peppa Pig.
So you got to put them onto the 10 hours of Warhammer 40k lore to fall asleep to videos.
Oh, what was his name?
You just have your kids walking into the house in the middle of the night. Father God Emperor!
What's the Troy? Remember, like I'm just What's the
Yeah.
dude's name from Distractable who does the intros?
Lord Voldemort.
Boulder,
Or just Voldemort. I don't know
Boulder,
if it's Lord or
Boulderdorf.
Voldemort. Like
Oh,
Voldemort.
Baltimore. Yeah, sorry, you're right. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If
Good
Baltimore-
evening, gentle listener.
If he had a child education career. Daddy, why am I British?
On today's episode, we're going to look at squares and triangles.
I was telling Carl
And Mark might eat a strawberry. All right, I'll stop.
Carl, I was telling Troy, like every now and then I'll go back and listen to random old episodes. And the one we were talking about Carl and Jackie and the kids in the car. Daddy, what's masturbation? And like the response that you guys come up with is like, Daddy, why am I British? Like, just creep back into my mind. Oh, jeez.
Emotional damage.
Haven't heard that in a long time. I feel like.
That's because I downloaded that one
Steven.
earlier or the other day.
Oh, yes.
Are
that's
you
right.
doctor yet? No, don't talk
You
to me.
come
until
up to
you're
doctor. Yeah. Was that a Family
Your
Guy? I
cousin,
think that was
your
a Family
cousin
Guy
Kenny
part.
have 3 degrees. How many degrees you have? He's not a failure.
You're still a failure. I'm just trying to find at least 1 or 2 poor exploits. Poor plot explained.
Okay, well, I was going to say I gave my highlight of the week, which was this.
I
Tastes like Nesquik.
was thinking earlier because when I was on the phone, I heard you talk about that being your highlight. I'm like, what are my highlights? I guess a highlight is what's in progress. I'm building some shelving out in the garage.
I also have another highlight. Courtney got Macca's today, and I said, I'm not going to get. I know the shame.
Humanity.
The shame. I'm so disappointed. But I was like, oh well, you've gotten now that she's got Macca's, we can't get like I don't want to get takeaway for dinner if she's already had it. So I'm like, do I get KFC? And I went, no, we're gonna go grocery shopping. I'm going to save the $17 I'd spend on KFC. And instead, I would treat myself to something else.
Monsters.
Monsters.
Very
Troy,
nice
do you have to
choice.
confess? Do you feel it deepening? It's just beneath your skin. You must confess.
I feel like a monster.
Thank you.
So what if you can see the different side of me? This animal I have become.
Love 3 Days Grace.
It's not the real me.
Frankly,
Frankly, I think it is the real you. Everything you've just sung made me think that is the real you, and that you are a monster.
Okay,
be-
anyway.
That'd be
That's
a
my
song.
treat.
That'd be a fun song to flip the lyrics on, I reckon.
So what were you saying your highlight was?
Building
building
my
shelf out
shelving in the garage. It's still a work in progress.
I saw that photo.
Yes. Thank you. Thanks.
Look, I'll be honest, Jackson.
Yes.
It needs to be straighter.
Yes.
It needs to be straight.
You know, Bunnings
Get yourself
Timbers.
a level.
Bunnings Timbers are the best.
It's not the timbers that are the issue.
Yes.
It's not the timber. Also, that's partly your fault because you chose the timber if it is bent. Throw some water on it and use a timber stretcher.
Yeah, here making gay shelves.
His shelves a little bit queer, but
Look,
that's
Carl,
all
it's
right. We like 'em
2026.
like that.
I can have gay shelving if I want.
His shelving tilts to the side, but that's all right by me.
Look. If it works, it works. That's the main thing.
The important thing is it can hold me up. It can get me up. Why are you putting shelves in your garage?
So we can make the garage look more tidier by putting stuff in it because we've just got shite scattered around.
Okay, but I mean this as nice as possible, right? You know you can buy metal shelves.
I know, but Letitia insists that we should build our own
Okay, why?
because it might be nicer.
Okay, did you attach it to the wall?
Yes,
You shouldn't have done that.
and I screwed into the studs.
You shouldn't have done that.
You
That's
get
a load bearing wall, boy. You're gonna bring down the whole house.
Gonna bring down that word. Do you know why you shouldn't have done that? Because now you can't move the shelves.
Obviously, thank you. Yes, I'm well aware.
Okay,
And
do
the
the cars
termites
still
I've
fit?
posted to your house
Definitely.
are gonna
Okay,
really
good.
wreak havoc.
Will a four-wheel drive fit in the garage?
We haven't got a 4-drive, so we don't have to. We're not concerned about that.
Okay, but
So you're telling me
so
if you
no,
bought a Kia
so no.
Tasman, it wouldn't fit in the garage?
Yeah, that's the question.
What have you done?
You're thinking I'm buying a Kia Tasman?
Look, I mean this as nice as possible, Jackson. But if in some chance in the future you do end up with a four-wheel drive, now you can't put it in your garage. It's a simple fact. You know what I can put in my garage?
No, Troy,
My van,
I'm not a
just saying.
retard. I don't need to buy a Ford Ranger
I would disagree
or a
with
Navara.
that. The retard part, not the Ford Ranger part. I definitely think you're a little bit special.
Oh, I keep seeing these stupid Instagram reels or whatever it is, TikTok videos. So it's like, guys, the R word might be back, and then it cuts to like, the R word's never left.
Not in this household.
Not this, yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anyway,
So,
hello.
so your shelves.
Oh, hello. Oh,
Kramer
wow. Kramer
buddy.
Cam. Subscribe on the YouTube
Oh,
channel
he's
so
a
you
big
too can get
boy.
a close-up view of the dog.
Oh,
Kramer, are
he
you
looks so-
handsome? Are you very handsome boy?
Oh,
Are you very handsome boy?
oh.
Oh, Kyle. I actually do have something to talk to you about. Did you see the thing I shared to you about the UFC event on the Discord?
Yes, I think. Yeah.
Did you have that struggle, or do you have alternative methods?
I tried seeing that. I couldn't see it. Jackson, we were supposed to talk about Gremlins.
Were we?
That was one of the things I wanted to talk about.
Well, Carl, Troy, did you see the Gremlins in the UFC? No.
Dana White?
The Gremlins in the UFC.
Yeah, no, wait. He's the guy who does. Yeah, he's UFC, isn't he?
Oh,
Dana White.
yes, he's the dude that books all the books.
You see,
Okay,
Yeah,
I
with
did.
that
Then I did
about-
see the Gremlins. No, I'm
the
kidding,
whole
I'm kidding.
like owning the fight pass and then now having to pay for something else does not bother me in the slightest.
Yeah, I did think so because you have
Because I
alternative
never,
methods.
ever have paid to watch a pay per view. Hashtag crack streams.
Only rule idiots.
PPV.tv. Woo! Piracy is king.
So
Yep.
what is this? You got to pay for something to pay for something. Is that it?
To pay for something.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
You got to pay 3 times?
Yep.
Damn, how they doing
Well,
that?
now
So
I think that you can.
I don't even need
already-
to get paid. I don't even need to pay to see Logan Paul get the shit kicked out of. Wait,
If you
was
have
it Logan
um,
Paul? No, sorry, Jake Paul. No, Logan. It was like who was
none
it?
in the UFC, Troy.
No, but in the boxing match.
That's Jake
Jackson.
That was
Jake
Jake.
Paul. Yeah, I didn't have to pay to see Jake Paul get the shit kicked out of him. I got
Would
to see it in
would you
slow
go in a
motion.
boxing match knowing you were going to get paid $90 million?
Is that how much he got paid?
Yeah, and a broken jaw.
I would, if I had as much money as I imagine he would have, I'd say it's not worth the broken jaw.
Yeah.
Or I would have at least protected my jaw. Like he could have at least, I don't know. If you're gonna go down like a bitch, at least like do a little cowering and just go into a corner. Like don't get your jaw broken.
You know,
Also, he got paid 90 million. That's pretty good. To fight an actual fighter, it only took 90 million to get him in the ring with an actual
who,
fighter.
funny enough, the week later, Joshua Anthony, I think his name was, would end up in a
Anthony
car crash
Joshua.
in car crash in Africa or somewhere.
Yeah, and 2 of his best friends died, and he didn't.
What? A
Yeah,
car
crazy.
crash in
Yeah.
Africa?
Yep.
Yeah,
he
they were in
from
Kenya or
Africa?
something.
I thought it was South America. Oh, yeah, it was somewhere in the Africas. I can't remember. But yeah.
So the guy who beat him up basically almost died in a car accident like
Correct.
3 weeks later.
Couple, yeah.
I'm calling shenanigans on that. Looks like Jake Paul got his revenge in the end.
Yes.
Hey, with $90 million, you could cause an African car crash to happen quite
So,
easily.
Troy, to summarize the UFC thing, they have like a UFC pass, which means you can usually watch most fights. But then they've got like 3 sections of fights: there's main event, preliminary fights, and something else. To watch like the preliminary fights, you need Street Pass, but to watch the main event, you need like a main event
Ultra
pass or
Pass.
Paramount. And then,
Oh,
like,
yes.
to watch the other things, you need
No,
2 other
Jackson.
accounts.
You need Paramount, then you need Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
So basically, how it works is,
Yeah.
you can usually, if you have an ESPN account, you can watch all the prelims and the fight nights for free.
Oh,
Yep.
Because and it also works if you have Disney Plus because Disney owns ESPN.
yeah. Correct.
Yes.
But yeah, as of this year, Dana White's partnered with Paramount Plus.
Okay.
So if you have
And
Paramount
that
Plus, you'll be able to watch
particular
the
fight-
you'll be able to watch the actual main events through that
Because
through Paramount Plus.
ESPN now have all the WWE's premium live events now
Mm.
as well. So that checks
Okay.
out.
So, where does the double pay? You just have to pay for Paramount Plus then to get access to it, or
And KO.
and KO as well.
So you KO, Paramount Plus, and UFC Street Pass.
Why do you need all 3 of those to watch? Is that one fight? Is that right?
To watch a full show, I guess you could say, a full event.
Is that
'cause
because
like
each of them have a part of it? Is that it?
Whenever it comes to the
part
main
where it's
card,
owned by
it's
KO.
always a separate broadcast. So like you can be on Fight Pass watching the prelims, which there's a good decent amount of fights, but as soon as the main card starts,
Yeah, someone
It'll
else buys up
tell
the
you.
rights to it. Yeah.
yeah, it'd be like you need to purchase PPV, blah blah blah. Or if you own the PPV, it then automatically goes to the next
That
stream.
sounds so shit. honestly.
Or if you just get a good ad blocker and go to ppv.to, you can watch anything for free.
What if I don't have a good ad
PPV.to.
blocker? What if I've got ad blocker? Yes. What if I'm just really good at clicking the X button? I've gotten so because I've been using like free sites for years now, and I've just gotten so good at going click exit, click exit, click exit, 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 click play.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I recognized this site because I used it once to watch international soccer between it was like we'd moved. I think it was America versus Australia. Yeah.
Don't get me started on KO and paying for watch sports. Yes, you got to pay out an account. Watch something that used to be free, and regular TV used to be free. You can watch football free. What's that? The finals are on Channel 10. Oh, you just turn it on the
Capitalism.
TV. It's got to get KO. And then after the KO
Late stage
ESPN,
capitalism.
and then suddenly David Attenborough show. What's he doing there?
There was a
Nothing. Nothing. David Attenborough. Nothing. Here we have the Australian Football League.
Troy, you know how we keep mocking Sportsbet?
Sportsbet.
So
Get
Sportsbet's currently facing a class action lawsuit in the Supreme Court of Victoria regarding illegal live betting through its fast code service. The lawsuit alleges that Sportsbet fast code service allows customers to place in-play bets without complying with the Interactive Gambling Act of 2001, which prohibits betting on sporting events after they have commenced unless made by telephone.
Yes, I've heard of that. Yeah, call up this number. Yep. Wait, so
Yeah.
you can't... Why is it illegal to place a bet? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I suppose if you place a bet that someone's going to win because it looks like they're going to win, but shouldn't that be fine? I don't understand. Hey, Carl, you're so lucky. You could. Why don't you call us up, right? Why don't you watch the games or watch the fight, and then half an hour before it ends, you give me a call and tell me how it went.
Well,
04.
Call Carl's number on 0428
13
well,
655 and we will answer probably.
he's definitely kicked the ball. It's the information I needed. $1 million.
Exactly.
Oh, my other highlight of the week, I'll just bring up another one
Yeah, go
because I
for it.
can, is I won the lottery. Yeah, I won like $10.
Yeah, Division 45.
Oh,
Woo!
well, yeah, that's right. Nice division. Yeah, I bought a ticket for the $10 million Tots Lotto draw, and it cost me $9 and
You won $1.
and 60 cents. Nope, and I got $8.40 back. Yeah,
Oh, massive.
yeah, I'm winning.
You might just
I'll
be
tell you
the
what, it
richest
was-
person I know.
It was incredibly, it was incredibly satisfying buying this ticket, letting Saturday go past, and going, will I look at it today or will I look at it tomorrow? I'm gonna look at it tomorrow. Am I gonna look at it today? Oh no, I'll do it the next day. And then I scanned the ticket because I got the little scanner app thing, and it tells you if you won or not, but it doesn't tell you how much you won. So it came up with win. You won. I was like, oh, I've won. I'm like, I bet I've won like $5. Let me just enjoy the dopamine hit from this and take a photo.
How's your stocks going, by the way?
My stonk's good.
Stonks are good.
Nah, the main stock that's been going up for me has actually started going down again.
Ah, okay.
And so I'm still up $300, but I was up like $500.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I possibly should have sold it like last week, basically,
Yeah, okay.
because then I would have been that specific stock. Should have sold last week.
The gamble continues.
Yes, I wouldn't call it gambling at all. Quite the
Okay.
opposite.
Fair enough.
It's called investing, Jackson.
I know. I still think it's like a...
It's
how
not
is it-
gambling. People think that investing is gambling because they think that you put money in and you're going to lose the money, but that's not
Yeah,
how that works.
No, fair enough.
You can put money in, right? And 10 years later, you will have more money from it, especially if you buy into a stock that pays out dividends. Because then 10 years later, like if it's 5% a year, that's 50% of what you've put in. So if I put $200 into, say, Commonwealth Bank, even though their shares are worth a lot more, let's say I put $5,000 in Commonwealth Bank shares, right? They will pay out like 5% dividends each year. So after 10 years, you get on top of that 5,000 that you'd have. If the stock hasn't moved at all, you would have gotten another $2,500 just for the money being there.
Yeah, okay.
So, but the difference between that and say having your money sitting into a bank account and getting 5% or 3% from that is the stock could go up and then you could double your money essentially at some point. But there's also the risk of it going down and you could lose your money.
Okay.
But let me ask you a question. If you invested in Commonwealth Bank, do you reckon they're going to go under?
No.
Exactly.
The banks have got their own dirty grubs.
Exactly. Like there's no, like you invest in, I don't know, I'm trying to think, Boss Energy, which is one company that I looked at. Which is a mining company looking for a lithium mining company or something, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you put stocks into Boss Energy, whose stocks haven't really gone up or down in 10 years, you're not going to make money from the stock, and you're not going to probably lose money from the stock. But you probably might lose money from the stock actually.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. Fair enough.
But if you invest in NAB or you invest in Beaumont Tiles or Bunnings, well, no, actually, sorry, they're owned by West Farmers. So if you invest in West Farmers, like
West Farmers Coles represent.
yeah, that's right.
What was the signal you just did? What was it?
It's a hashtag.
West Farmers.
Hashtag Coles.
Gosh. All right, since we're on topic of highlights, Kyle, do you have any that you want to share about?
Oh, I had the last 2 days off work and I made a
Oh,
mean
2
beef.
days?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot.
But I spent most of yesterday asleep, which was nice.
Oh,
I did the opposite of that. I spent most of it awake.
And then I made a mean beef stroganoff.
Ooh, beef
So-
stroganoff.
that's very mean. That's not very nice.
It is. Yeah, well, I cooked it and it started calling me the N-word, so...
I don't get it.
I see.
I don't get the joke.
Because
Going
he
over
said
my
he
head.
cooks a mean beef stroganoff. I thought, that's not very
mean.
nice.
Okay, yes. Okay. Like I said, I went over my head.
That's okay. I understand.
No,
It's getting late.
I admitted that. I went, yeah, no, I'm not getting it. I don't get retarded jokes.
No, it's okay. This is,
No, I don't
now,
get that jokes.
I'm gonna do a quick question. My highlight will be if I ask Kyle this question. Kyle, do you want to play VR chat after this and be British people?
Did you get VR chat, did you?
I've got VR chat.
We've
I had it
had it
ages
for a
ago.
while. We did an
Ah.
episode in it. Oh,
No,
wait,
no,
not
that
VR
was
chat.
that
We
was
did-
yeah.
That was actually the laugh. What was it called? Comedy night.
Okay, yes, that's right.
Wait, you've got VR chat?
Yes,
I should get VR chat.
it's free.
Do it, it's
Do you
free.
know? Do you know the way? I know.
Just use your
I know
mouse
but
keyboard.
I should get it. Do you know the way?
And
My
And the-
queen. That's all I know about VR chat.
I don't want to turn this so darkish already, but I keep hearing this term or phrase when describing when someone's passed away. They say, "Oh, the late such and such person." And I've always wondered, why do they call them late?
Because they didn't get there on time.
I mean, that's why I thought too. They can't. What other reason? Why do they say the late?
Well, they're certainly not early.
Exactly. But that can't be the reason
And
why
they
say
must
that.
be.
Late.
There you go.
Or dead, I guess. I don't know. I just always hear that. I'm like, no one's explained why they're late.
Because late is past tense.
Okay. It's like tents. It's like camping.
It's past tense. Late is another way of saying past or past tense.
Yeah, okay.
So you don't say the past tense, this person, or the
Okay.
past, this person. You say the late.
Okay. Righto.
As in-
I'll accept that answer. I don't know any better.
As in already happened, already
Yeah.
gone.
Gotcha.
They were late. You're late to knowing, basically. I don't know. I don't know, Jackson. Google it. Chat GPT.
No, I'm a binger. I use Bing.
Use Kyle GPT. Kyle GPT. Kyle.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that sneeze
I
so
love that your
violent, cracked
dogs
my
didn't.
back.
Your flogs didn't flinch. Your dogs didn't flinch. Your dogs didn't.
You're a flog.
Now who's been up late?
Yes,
Now who's tired?
probably.
I'll forgive you, Jackson, because you're tired.
Oh, thank you.
Hi,
appreciate
tired. I'm Dad.
See, look, too tired to even do dad jokes.
See, I just wanted to get ahead of the curve with that one.
Understandable. Have a day. Have a night. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't think there's anything else to discuss unless you want to mention something quickly.
He already said his highlight. You said your highlight. I said
Yep.
mine. We spoke about American stuff. We spoke about news. What else did we speak about?
Carl with a sneaky reaction.
We
there.
spoke about the Second World War and Poland getting invaded, but getting and Poland getting double penetrated by Russia.
Oh no! Don't say it like that.
Poland getting tag teamed by the boys.
Oh,
Poland being DP'd by Germany.
actually, I do want to mention one thing that you probably hate to say this, Troy, because you mentioned Stranger Things as one of the things I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I did want to kind of bring that up. I still haven't seen it yet, but people are not happy with the ending apparently.
You said, hey, "Are you sure about that?" Because the reason why I said that is because the very first episode of Monday Night Raw was a collaboration show with the Stranger Things, but it was so pathetic. The only thing they did was they used a few props, and that was it. Oh, and like for every match there was like a chapter sequence, like.
They didn't have a Gorgon,
No.
I think it's called, show up and
They had the
and
constant
wrestle
music.
someone.
The only good thing about it was the theme music.
I can't even remember.
But like
the
it's like
music.
very 80s.
Yes, it's meant to be 80s. It's meant to be the keyboard, guitar keyboard style thing.
Synthesizer. The keytar.
Keytar. You know my favorite keytar scene is from Despicable Me 3, I think it is.
Oh, okay. Despicable Me. Okay.
I think there's a scene where the main bad guy in the third movie, I think it's the third movie,
Oh yes.
who's
The orange-
voiced by one of the guys from South Park.
The orange dude.
No, that's the second one, I think.
Okay.
Or that's the first one, I'm pretty sure, actually. Yeah, that's the first one.
Is your housemate yelling again? I didn't hear anything,
So
but I
bad,
just noticed your reaction. I'm like,
I didn't hear anything either, but I heard him laugh. Ah!
So wait, hold on. Let's get onto this. Was he laughing or going angry?
Yeah, what
He
happened?
was laughing
Okay, good.
and just losing
was
it.
a-
So
that was a
they were
laugh?
playing Rocket League.
Oh,
Good choice.
Yeah.
I remember when we played Rocket League, Troy. Those were the days.
So he was getting frustrated and angry. And then he laughed at something stupid that happened
Pretty much.
that he could not believe. And of course, it was that of course moment.
Yeah, nice pass.
And it was
Great
that
goal.
loud that my mic started picking it up. I was
Yes,
like, what the heck?
That was one of them. He sounded like he was on Super Saiyan. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, I guess we'll go bully some people in VR chat.
You do that. Weirdos. I will go back to my books. It's not my real life.
Your speed reading.
My speed. I'll go back to my speed reading.
The hungry,
One
hungry
word.
caterpillar.
One
Troy,
word at a time. Let's get.
You'll be glad to know that I do have a book.
One.
I do have a book that I've been meaning to read, although I think it's not fair to say it's a book because it's not a book. But the later this book I need to read.
Oh, yes.
What is that? The
Aesthetics.
white iris.
Yeah.
Asterix
right?
and the
White
white
iris?
supremacists. Well,
Close.
White. What's an eye? Is that irises?
Yes,
Iris.
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 It's odd because like the past few ones have been they've been very different type of stories, but I see what they're trying to do. Like there was one that was like
Hey.
very political based.
Hey, Kyle. You know who
What
made
mystics-
those books?
Fucking
The French.
The French.
Fabcaro and Didier Conrad. Oh, it's Conrad. It's Conrad.
Conrad.
Courtney and I watched.
Conrad.
What is
Not
it?
Comrade, but Conrad.
We watched the. I don't know how we got onto it. We watched Asterix and Obelix: The Big Fight. It's a modern day movie. Or it's
Is it
more
live
modern
action?
movie.
Was it live
No, it's not
action?
the live action one.
Oh, it's
not.
comedy. A cartoon, sorry.
It's cartoon, yeah.
Oh, and the big fight, you said.
Yeah.
Oh, was
there's-
that the old? Wait, you said it was modern though.
It was a modern one, yeah. But I think it was a remake of the story, The Big Fight.
Yeah, that is Asterix and the big fight.
Yeah.
Because that's
Is
when that's when Vital Statistics fights another chief.
Yes,
Village.
correct. Who's working? Who's a
Working with the Romans. He's Gallo Roman.
He's a Roman Gallic chief.
Yeah,
Yeah, correct. And they have like a big. It's basically Asterix and Obelix fighting about like their roles in their relationship, basically.
Yeah.
And then them losing the big fight, but Asterix was actually So all the goals have been taken over by the Romans, but Asterix got removed or banished by Obelix when he was temporarily made chief.
Oh,
So
yes.
they get a little bit of a workaround.
Yeah.
But it never actually explains. Basically, the Caesar does something that's against Gaelic law, so that means that they're not owned by them anymore or something. It didn't really explain it very well.
Yeah.
But we clicked on it, and then because we clicked and watched this video, we saw all the different Netflix, I think it was Netflix, like Asterix and Obelix stuff, including the live action one.
Yes. Which is...
And that is the goofiest looking thing I've ever seen.
There's one live action one. I can't remember what it's based on. I think it's Asterix versus Caesar. I'm pretty sure it's called. And it's the live action. It's all in French, obviously. But like instead of copying the actual storybook, they like the final scenes where like they're having their battle against like Julius Caesar's armies. For some reason, these second world out of this world monsters appear out of nowhere. It's like a Cyclops monster and stuff like this. And yeah, it's very bizarre.
This movie was called like Journey to the East or something like that, where they go to like China and all that.
Really?
Yeah. I'll look it up real quick.
I don't think it's a book where they go to. The only time they go east, like to the Asia, is it's where they go to India.
No, this was China.
Actually, in the Magic Carpet, that's when they go to India.
This one on Caesar live. Wait. In Britain.
Nope.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at films. Middle Kingdom. Asterix and Obelix, the Middle Kingdom.
Yeah, that sounds like an original.
I think it is.
Yeah,
it looks like they're in China because it just showed the Great Wall.
So there's a Spain one, a Greek one,
A Britain one.
Normandy one, Egypt, German,
Asterix and
Belgium.
Obelix
There's a Belgium one. Black Gold, I think that's Saudi Arabia, I think.
Yeah.
Magic Carpet is India. All at Sea is quite literally, I think there's a touch of North America in that one.
Is there one where they invade Poland?
What?
What?
Coming
the one
soon.
where they invade Poland.
There's an F1
No,
type.
that's Asterix and Obelix join Germany.
Oh, there's a Scottish one. There's a British one and the Scottish one.
Carl, we've got a friend who's of Polish descent. I can't wait to make fun of her for being DP'd by Germany and Russia.
Bring up a bit of tender history.
All right.
I hear you guys got it handed to you by the Germans.
I think we'll wrap up there. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, listening, and see you all next time.
All right, yes. I'm done.
Arrivederci.